Hello, 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 hello. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who is 13 and has autism. We paint together, working on his fine motor skills. He helps me paint the backgrounds of our paintings with a hand-over-hand method, and then I paint the rest. So, I gotta stop wearing, I wear, a lot of times I wear the same thing over and over again because I get paint on everything, so I just put, but I've gotta stop wearing this one because it, it's, got these flared sleeves, and when I do that sometimes, it's funny. Anyways, that's not the point of this, but I was tucking my sleeve in and it made me think. So what am I painting today in the light of the light here? I haven't done a mermaid in a while, so I thought I would do a mermaid, but I already feel like I've got the proportion wrong, but you know how that goes. So I usually, because I'm not good with faces, I usually do it like she's swimming from behind and put some hair on her. And some arms going up here. One of these days I'm gonna get myself in the place where I don't have to worry about the light so much. I can never get it in the right spot, and I need more light. So she's got her thing there. And now I'm gonna start building her. Let's see, we gotta make sure I do this sometimes, and like, I don't want the line necessarily like drawn, but I feel like I need to know where I'm going because I get myself out of proportion very easily. So I just feel like I need to have something there that kind of puts me in the right realm, because I can go I'm trying to move in the right spot. I need my hip replaced, and it's about over having fun, so it acts up a lot. I probably need to do down here and then come up. I'm trying to do something a little cleaner than I usually do, neater. I don't know what the right term is. Smoother, think througher. I don't know. But we'll see how long this lasts. I'm not even really caring about the specific color in order or anything like that. I just want to have the colors. So, not necessarily like on top of each, or I don't want to go in any particular order. I'll figure out how I'm trying to say it at some point. Ugh, today's one of those days that my brain is just not participating in what I'm trying to accomplish. So I think this is going to take a little bit of time and effort here. I think I went to the same color twice there, but that's okay because it doesn't technically matter. So Owen was very happy that he slept all night till 6:43 in the glorious morning. He slept all night, so he got to go to church. And I love that he knows that he slept like good, or he slept, more than expected, I guess is what I'm thinking. So that in itself is a happy little moment for me. Because he's 13, but it's such a wild ride because he does not forget a thing that he doesn't want to forget. But his age does not meet his social skills and his just his life skills and just daily everything. And things like he will laugh at inappropriate moments, in the sense of if someone's crying, he doesn't know how to handle that emotion. So instead of feeling, I shouldn't use the word feeling because I don't know exactly, I think I know how he's feeling because he doesn't understand the emotion, but it's part of the processing of it that is hard for him. And so trying to I live with him daily. I'm here, and it's still hard for me to comprehend or explain some of his actions or reactions, because it's I don't even know. There's so much to it with his brain. He is beyond brilliant, but it's just that rationalization of things and working through just all of it. So when I get upset, he doesn't know how to handle it, and it's not even necessarily something that is dealing with him. I'm human, so it's not always about him, and a lot of times it's not. it's about life, and it's about things that I need to do, and it's about, just life, me, world. And, you know, it's, it breaks my heart because I can't, I keep getting the color that I want to put next, and it's the one behind and below it. It's not something that I can just tell him and fix it or change it or help him with it. I mean, there's nothing that's, it's just amount of working through it. And there I was again, getting him to understand how we handle other people's feelings and emotions and dealing with it that way. It's just mind-boggling some days to me how brilliant. I mean, he's literally brilliant. And he can't even, like, if I tell him, I got a frog. If I tell him to pick up something, he, like, pick up the bag that dropped on the floor, or pick up this, or pick up that. Sometimes he gets it if it's a very specific thing and he understands what it is. But a lot of times I will say, pick up that bag for mommy, please. And he will completely walk into the other room trying to grab something else when I'm literally standing there pointing at the thing that I want him to hand me, and it's 2 feet away from me. He just doesn't understand certain directions or what something is. So it's not a matter of just teaching him to pick up something. It's a matter of teaching him oh, the frog's driving me crazy. To process more of it, because it's not, like I said, it's not just simply pick up that bag in front of you. That is not enough information to him sometimes. He needs to know what a bag is. He needs to know which bag you're talking about. He needs to, just, there's just a lot. Oh, my. So, some days are rougher than others for him. And then any type of emotions like I, am showing, that's a whole nother ball of wax for him. So, it's just as much about me learning how to help him as it is him having autism or learning something. Because we don't necessarily think, none of us always think the same way. And so it's a matter of working with someone to kind of figure it out, adapt. So we learn, we grow, we love. I'm trying to, I hardly ever change my paintbrush. I'm trying to make them so they're a little bit more specific on colors, but that would, if my, not for that, because my throat was, the frog, I would like to change paintbrushes, but that would require too much energy, is what I was attempting to say with all the frogs happening. So, anyways, he was struggling with my emotions, and I try not to show a lot of emotions without explaining my emotions to him. But, you can't always explain instant tears. August is a hard month for me, for many, many reasons. But my brother, he died in 2021, but his birthday was August 16th. And so, when like one of the social media will suggest friends, and my brother was one of their friends, it will come up with his picture, and I see his stuff all the time, but it just kind of strikes me, that he's gone. And so some days the tears don't flow quite as much, and other days all I can think about is losing him. Oh, he's the only other one that knows my mom's heartbeat, and he's gone. See, I was gonna put the light yellow. I need some more of my orange. I can make it. It's got so many other colors stuck on it now. I miss. It's funny because we were never we didn't hang out together a lot, well, first of all, as we got older, he lived in North Carolina and I live in West Virginia, so we weren't always right, there. But he was my brother. He was my brother. And Owen tends to ask, it amazes me how much Owen, he will ask me questions. I don't even have to say my brother's name or that I'm thinking about him or anything. And Owen will immediately say something about Uncle Richard. He always calls him Uncle Richard with a W. And it just amazes me because honestly, Owen didn't get to see Richard very much. He would hear me talking to him, and he saw him many times, but in, the grand scheme of things, he didn't really see him that much. And so for him to ask about him as much as he does, it's truly quite wild to me. So I think about that a lot. Well, that one was supposed to be more blue. See, this is the problem of not doing a new paintbrush every time. With every color, I mean. There we go. probably would have been like, let's see if I can do any of this to like make it a little less edged. I probably should have done it as I was doing that instead of, okay, the color that I picked up was blue, so that didn't really help. I don't mind the blue edge, but I just kind of would like it to not necessarily look like it's an edge. And like I said, I probably should have done it. Not probably. I should have. I should have done it when I was doing it. But we'll kind of see what we can do here. I need more of the orange, but it's not on the table. So we'll just have to fake what we're doing here. Just gonna kind of, since it's all kind of willy-nilly in there anyways. Oh, I got a blue, but at least when I did it the blue like that, then it kind of went over, so it's okay. That's what I'm going to tell myself. So we'll just, since that's her tail, let's see if I can get, my paints are getting all mushed. Well, my paintbrush is mushed. Like I said, this isn't exactly how you should probably do that, but you know, right? We're just gonna, like I said, fake it. Fake it. I have enough different colors on this paintbrush. I can probably just turn it and get many different colors. Oops. Well, that'll be okay. I think we're about there. And it's okay if some of the blue's sticking out because, you know. So, yay, we made it. We made it, we made it. Okay, now to get, so now what I have to go back and do is kind of make some, you know, hand like, and that technically is just, it's like she's going in the water anyways, so you know the hand doesn't have to be exactly perfect because she's going through there. So now we're gonna do some long strands of hair. Ugh. My paintbrush is I should be using a different one, but you know, we're gonna just keep sticking with what we're gonna do here. So Owen went to bed very excited about going to school tomorrow. I'm truly thankful that he likes school. I can't even imagine if he did not like school. I truly, oops, I grabbed some of the scales. I was going to say feathers. Those are not feathers. But he just absolutely loves school. And so for him, you know, it's routine, it's learning, it's being with people that just help him, respect him, teach him, and as much as like I can teach him things, you know, he is like any one of us. Our parents only can teach us so many things. Our friends can only teach us so many things, and you know, like we don't necessarily listen to our parents when they are trying to teach us something. I could say it a million times, and then he goes to school and he comes home with this wonderful knowledge of something that I've been working on with him forever. And so, you know, it's a beautiful thing, and I feel so incredibly blessed that he does like school and that he does enjoy going and riding the bus, and you know, it's part of routine, and he's just sleeping so much better again since he's been back in school, and that's just the beauty of all of this, you know. Have I mentioned I'm supposed to let this dry so that I don't get the colors in there? Ugh. I decided that curlier hair might look curly-isher. That's a technical term, people. That's a technical term. Curly-isher. Oh. So, but he is happy. He's been sleeping better. Just, you know, all the things. So I pray that tonight he sleeps so that he can be happy at school tomorrow, and he has his music therapy and then his vision therapy. So, you know, I think we're about done. Even though she's pretty much centered, not that it matters really, it always throws me off when, oops, that was stronger than I wanted. Just in the sense of, I gotta make it so it's like she's got a pointed head now. There. It's a little better. Sometimes, you know, when you, the frog is driving me crazy. When you think you've got the right spot, and then Okay, we're gonna leave it at that and walk away. Frog. Frog. So O for Owen. And then L. And B. There we go. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of our day. Doodles, doodles.